Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release this week, the 6th of June. A long weekend, I think for everybody, right? It's Australia-wide this weekend. I should know what the long weekend is for, but I don't. I may regret that. Anyway, it's a long weekend, so that means we won't start on your orders until Tuesday. We have 12 fabrics this week. I know we had a really big weekend last weekend. So we've taken a few out and we've got 12 available for you. Lots of bases. Some of them are prints that you've seen before but in different colourways. Not a great deal of coordinates to go with them this week, and I've only got 3 threads sitting on my table. So I haven't had much luck with matching any of these things, which means it'll be a quicker video. I won't hold you up for as long as I have been of late. Okay, first one is a Ponte. And it is called Cat Call, and it's a gorgeous animal print. It used to make an amazing pair of slim-fitting pants or a jacket or something like that, or a dress. It would be so nice. Ponte is a beautiful fabric for structured garments. It does have some drape, but you can see it kind of falls outwards a little bit, which means that it's going to sit differently on your body than a drapey fabric would. So things like a structured top, like a peplum or something like that, it's amazing for that sort of thing, and pants and jackets and pencil skirts and dresses. It's just gorgeous. So it's 95% poly, 5% spandex, 220 GSM. Has a little bit of a thickness to it, which is lovely, forgiving. I'm back in my old warehouse today, so hopefully the lighting is better than it was last week. My apologies. Okay, so Ponte has some nice firm horizontal stretch. Really nothing to speak of vertically. There's your drape. So this one I've put with off-white modal. Looks really lovely. This is a 200 GSM modal, I believe. Camel, double brush poly, and burnt caramel, double brush poly as well. So it looks really gorgeous with those. And I do actually have a thread for this one, 849. I'll put in to match with this one. Alright, so this is Cat Call Ponte. Got a couple of double brush polys for you. This one is just gorgeous, and it is oh so soft. It is beautiful and soft to the touch. This one's called Blue Blur, and that's quite nice because there's a few different shades of blue in there, which I think is really nice. It look really nice with blue jeans, this one, or some navy pants. It'd be gorgeous. You could make, just a little t-shirt. You could wear it under a navy suit, and then you can wear it again on the weekend, make it quite versatile. So double brush poly is a lightweight, 180 GSM, beautiful drape, really great stretch, really soft to the touch because it's brushed on both sides. Its stretch is amazing. It comes back in again, so it's got really great recovery on its stretch, which makes it great for leggings. It's a beautiful fabric for leggings, but because it has the drape, it's great for dresses and things as well. So you can make just about any garment, so long as the stretch requirements are the same. This is a pretty good fabric for it. So this one we've matched up with Porcelain, and that's the 250 GSM modal, and Cornflower Blue round modal. And I think you could put some navies in here as well. I'm not sure why we haven't matched it up with navies. It is quite dark. Perhaps we didn't have a navy that was dark enough to go with it. So there's not a huge amount of it. So I think even if it's not the same shade of navy, I think you can still manage to work that. I didn't put a thread with it just because there's quite a bit of variation. And I bet you've got like an off-white or a navy already in your stash of threads that would probably work with this one. So this is Blue Blur, double brush poly. Again, this week I am wearing fabrics that I'm not releasing. I did the same thing last week. Oh no, that's a mark on the screen. I'm trying to brush something off of me, but it's actually on the screen. I am wearing another Entice Me dress. This is in the 250 GSM modal, and my Harper cardigan in the oversized waffle, chestnut. So I'm quite winterfied today, but I'm really comfy. So that makes me quite happy, dressing comfortably. Okay, another double brush poly. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. I'm a bit of a sucker for grey. I do love grey. Have I mentioned that before, that I love grey? And a grey animal print, even better. So this is called Greystorm double brush poly. It's just gorgeous. So same stretch as the other one. Lovely and soft. Really stretchy, really good recovery. Beautiful drape. It's got it all, this one. And it even has a matching thread. 107 for this one. And the girls matched it up with Silver Fox double brush poly. So it's a bit lighter. It's not quite the same colour, but there's no reason why you couldn't wear them together. But I mean, grey and black, you can put so many colours together with the grey and black combination. So you've got heaps that you could coordinate with. So that's Greystorm double brush poly. Okay, we have another feather Hachi. We had Rose a couple of weeks ago. Now we have this amazing Rust. I just want to wrap this around me like a blanket. It is soft, it is snuggly, it is just gorgeous, and it's a very similar colour to this one. These rusty, chestnutty type tones are really in at the moment. They're just beautiful. I love it. So let me show you up close. So this is called Faux Feather Hachi. And because it looks like little feathers. It's really lovely. So it's got some really nice stretch horizontally. And it's got a bit vertically as well. Drape. So this one is 290 GSM. And it's 99% poly, 1% spandex. It is messy, so I've got a few little strands stuck on me already just from that. So do be prepared for that. Don't clean your sewing room before cutting and sewing this fabric. That's a job for after, because it will create a bit of a mess in your sewing room. But once you give it a wash and stuff, anything that's loose should come out with that wash. But when you cut it, of course, you'll get some strands. Okay, this one I've put with 277, the thread. So this is the Rust Faux Feather Hachi. All right, next I have another sparkle sweater knit. So we've had black, and we still have black actually because I had 2 rolls of that one, and burgundy. We might still have the burgundy too because another roll of that came in our next shipment. Now we have the mustard, and I know you can't see the sparkle. The sparkle is very subtle. There you go, but it is there. So you're not going to be walking along the street and someone points out that glittery lady from the other end. It's not that sparkly, but it does give just a little bit of a shimmer here and there. And as you can see, it's got a bit of colour woven through it as well. So it gives the mustard kind of a two-tone look. So the outer rib has sort of got the darker colour to it. So this one is 95%, 94 poly, 5 rayon and 1 lurex. And lurex is the sparkly thread that's knitted in there. It's 240 GSM, so it's quite a nice weight. So it's got some horizontal stretch, a little bit vertically, and there's your drape. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a good mustard thread at the moment, so I don't have a thread to match, nor do I have a solid colour to match. So that's it for that one, mustard sparkle sweater knit. Okay, so as I said, a few of these you've seen before. They're just coming in different variations today. This one is blue plaid, and we have had this before in French terry. This one is super soft Hachi. If you've never felt super soft Hachi, you really need to. It is so soft. It's beautiful. It is thin, so it is a light fabric, So if you're in a cold climate, you're going to need some layers. But this would make a beautiful underlayer almost. You know, it's just so soft to the touch. And you can make a nice fitted top to go underneath some jumpers and that sort of thing to help layer you up and keep you nice and warm. So the super soft Hachi is 96 poly, 4% spandex and 180 GSM. Okay, so it's not a heavyweight, it's not a thick fabric, but it is soft, which makes it lovely and cozy. Amazing stretch. Not a huge amount of recovery. There often isn't great recovery on sweater knits. A little bit vertically. And there's your drape. I have no threads and no matching fabrics for you. Sorry about that. This cornflower goes with it. Nope, it does not. So that is blue plaid super soft Hachi. And I have another super soft Hachi here. And this one is, what do we call this one? Wish Upon a Star. So we've had Wish Upon a Star in lavender, and this is pink. So it's kind of like a dusty, purpley pink, I have to say. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's so soft. You just won't believe how soft it is. It's just lovely. It's not really furry and fluffy. It's just really soft. It's just gorgeous. It's white on the wrong side. So keep that in mind. That if you have something that's longer at the back, or you know, a cardigan or something like that, and you'll be able to see through and you'll see that it's white on the inside. Stretch, amazing. Drape, and I've got no matches again. Don't know what's going on with the fabrics this week, but no thread, no matching coordinating fabric, but it's super cute. Wish Upon a Star in pink. So the purple, or the lavender, did we call it maybe? That one's all gone now. So just this one in stock for the moment. Now, this one is called Wild Thing. We have had Wild Thing in grey in Faux Alpaca, and this is Wild Thing in taupe Faux Alpaca. This is fluffy on the outside, and it's soft and it's lovely, and it'll probably get a bit fluffier when you give it a wash. It's really nice. So this one is 63% poly, 34 rayon, 3% spandex. No, I've just read out the wrong thing there. Can I start that again? 69 poly, 24 rayon, 3 spandex. Is that what I said? I can't even remember now. It's gone. 200 GSM. Sorry. Can't keep track of what I'm saying. It's not new. Something that I've struggled with. Isn't that gorgeous? Colours are beautiful, really muted tones, and such a great print, and a lovely fabric. So it's got some horizontal stretch. Not a great deal going on vertically. And there's your drape. It makes a beautiful jumper or a cardigan. You could make some tracky pants out of it maybe. If it's really cold where you are, you can make a dress out of it and layer it up that way. So there's lots that you can do. I don't have anything to show you to go with this one. No fabric, no thread. Okay, another one you've seen before. In fact, all of them except for the Sunday special now you've seen before. So, French Cherry Stars in blue, or Midnight Sky, I should say, in blue. The stars are something different. So these are the stars that are foil on the fabric, and they're gold and silver and bronze. Excuse all the wrinkles there. This has been shoved in a box for a while. But aren't they so cute? So those are foil. Anything that has foil on it, whether it's fabric that you buy or shops that you buy in the clothes that you buy in the shops. If it's got any foil like this on it, you need to take extra care with washing because it will come off if you don't wash it correctly. So it's got to be in cold. You don't want any heat to get to this, and no dryer. And I would recommend putting it in a wash bag so that it doesn't get damaged by zips and buttons and Velcro and that sort of thing. It's just a little bit more fragile because of that. Not a great deal, but just a little bit. So you just need to take some care. If there's any coating or foil on your fabric, take some extra care. So this one is 63 poly, 34 rayon, and 3 spandex, and 210 GSM. So our French cherry is quite thin. You see that? It's quite thin, but it is still quite nice and cozy. But then I'm in Perth, so maybe my idea of cozy is different than some other places. So the wrong side has got these loops, which is how you can tell something is French terry. And this time it's the right side that's nice and smooth. That can go the other way. Sometimes the print is on the loopy side. I don't have any thread, but we did match it up with chambray double brush poly, so that looks quite nice together. Okay, that's Midnight Sky in blue, French terry. Now we have another French terry, and this is a print that we've had before, but in a different base. So this print is called Regal, and we've had it before in Liverpool. It's gorgeous. So now we have it in French terry. This is a particularly soft, lovely feeling French terry. It feels quite stretchy, stretchier than French terries do sometimes. Still not a great deal vertically, so keep that in mind depending on the pattern that you want to sew up. But these look amazing as a pair of joggers. Beautiful. Jumper, cardigan, dress, so much you can do. So this looks really nice with burnt caramel, which means it should probably look really nice with my cardigan. Yes, it does. It goes with my cardigan. And 277. Not an exact match, but because there's some colour variation in there, I think it'll work fine. So this one, Regal French terry. All right, one more French terry and then the Sunday special. This one is French terry dots in pink. We've had a few of these dots. We've moved the French terry, and I can't see any at the moment. They're back there behind me now. So this is the same composition as that one that I just had, the Regal, which I didn't tell you. 92% poly, 6% rayon, 2% spandex, 210 GSM. So it's got some nice stretch. So even though these are the same composition, I can feel the difference between them. The Regal feels softer to me than this one does. Really not much at all vertically. Which is crazy how that can happen sometimes, isn't it? You think it would be the same, but it's obviously in the knitting process that makes it a little bit different. We have put this one with white. So any white that we have will look great with that. And no matching thread. All right, we are up to number 12 and the Lush Sunday Special. It's a double brush poly. It's a super, super soft double brush poly. It's a really colourful double brush poly. It's got a lot of colours going on in there. Christine has sewn this one up for us today. Let me see. I'm going to stand back so you can see the print. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those colours. Love them. So it's quite a big print, but because the print isn't actually anything, they're really just smudges of colour, I think it's okay. Sometimes you need to be careful with the big print and really consider what you're going to make. But because the print isn't actually anything, I think it kind of takes some of that sort of worry away. So really nice and stretchy. Really stretchy and really soft, this one. And there's your drape. So I didn't do a match in thread just because there's so many colours, and you've probably got something at home that would work nicely with this one. But we matched it up with the Auburn. This is cotton spandex, and it also looks nice with Lagoon modal. So I love how when you put a colour like this on, it really draws out that colour in the print. So that's Lagoon and Coral Pink. So if there's some colours in here that you don't like, or if you receive some fabric, say in a mystery box or something like that, and there's some colours in it that you don't like, sometimes when you put another coordinate colour in there, so that colour's somewhere in the fabric, it can draw the eye away, and then it just looks more like that colour. To me, I'm really focusing on the pink now, and not so much the colour of the Lagoon, and it just draws those colours out for me. So obviously black would look beautiful with it. There's some really gorgeous colours in here. Okay, so this is called All Yours, double brush poly, and it's our Lush Sunday special for today. Okay, that's it. I'm going to keep it short today because I've been so long in my videos lately. We have our usual competitions on Facebook, on our page, in our groups, so join those. All of these are available now on our website, www.lushfabrics.com.au, and just click on the New Arrival section. And I will see you next week with some more goodies. Thanks for watching. Bye.